All right, this is how you make the...
Corona shield.
Okay, the stuff that you're going to need. You're going to need some safety glasses, a clear 2-liter bottle, some scissors, and some really strong double stick like 3M tape. That's like the strong hardware store variety, not the Christmas present variety. And a rag. Optionally, you might need a ruler to measure some stuff out. And if you don't have the tape that's super strong, you can use epoxy and some clamps for this, but it's not the best because you don't have any options to move it after you finish building it. Here's what you're going to do. You're going to take your 2-liter bottle, empty it out, then you're going to cut off your label on the outside. Once you get through that, you need to cut off the top of the bottle. So see this ring around here, or this line around the top here? We're going to make sure we don't cut down to there. You're going to stay at least a centimeter or about a ½ inch away from that as you cut off the crown of the bottle here, or the bottom of the bottle. Come back and trim off some of the irregular spots if you desire. After that, we're going to cut off this place where the adhesive is on the side of the bottle. And then you're going to cut a ring around the top. All my bottles have some numbers stamped into them in about the same spot, so I'm going to cut just beyond where those numbers are because I can always come back later and trim off more. Now we're going to come and cut off the other piece of side of this where the adhesive is. Okay. We're done with our scissors except for final trimming later for comfort. Now we're going to take our inside of our bottle. You want to make sure it's really nice and dried out, especially where we're going to be putting the tape. You can't use super glue for this because super glue apparently doesn't bind to HDPE plastic very well, but the Scotch tape does, and apparently my 2-part plastic epoxy did do a pretty decent job of binding. All right, so you may want to come and trim off these rough edges. I'm not going to worry about that right now. So once you get your tape, you're going to pull off about 3 centimeters, or you can use about 1 inch if you want. Of this tape here. It's sticky stuff. You're going to put this on your safety glasses. Now you can see on Audrey's here, we've got them on the side part, not on the front part of the glasses. These ones are a little different variety, so I'm going to stick them wherever there's a good flat spot on the side. These will stick better to the bottle than it will to the safety glasses. I'm going to do that on both sides. What's that, kiddo? Okay. So here you go. Now, the tape is nice because it's adjustable. I did one of these with the epoxy stuff, and I got the angle kind of weird. All right, now you don't want to just glue this straight on here because then your nose has nowhere to go. So I have found the best way is to leave about 4 centimeters or a little bit more than 1 inch of space between where the edge of the bottle goes and where your edge of your tape is. Now remember, we left this line on the top. You want to keep your goggles beneath the line because you want your shield to come up a little bit higher than the goggles do on your face. So I got about a 4 centimeter or a little bit more than an 1.25 inch extra space here on the edge of my glasses. Now I can do a little test run and see if it is going to leave a little bulge in front of the glasses there, depending on whatever the shape of my glasses are. That will work. I want a little space between the front of the glasses and the face shield. I'm going to go ahead and call that good there. Looks like about 3 centimeters on the other side with this particular pair of goggles. I've got that line going right along there, about flush with the top of my goggles. I press it on firmly, and we've got a pretty good face shield. So at this point it can be adjusted, and you can trim the sides off at the bottom for comfort. and trim off the top if it's catching on your hair or any other stuff you got going on. But 2 liter bottle face shield.